Hello everyone and welcome. This is TerraFirmaCraft for Minecraft 1.6.4. So we have installed TerraFirmaCraft mod and also Map Writer because I really need a map, so I decided to add the map. TerraFirmaCraft is a mod that I've been interested in for a long time because it really is like true survival, starting with nothing and really, using sticks to make a fire and, just picking up little stones to make tools, like real survival skills you need for this. So I'm really interested in this mod. I don't really know. I don't want to say this is an actual series just yet, but I'm interested in getting started, see how it is, see how I like it, see if you guys are interested in watching this and, just take it as it comes, kind of see how it goes kind of thing. So anyway, let's get started. So basically, you can see the world gen is a little different. You see the dirt I want to say the dirt looks kind of gravelly. It looks like gravelly dirt. You'll find these stones everywhere, kind of all over the place, just kind of thrown around. You got to pick them up. They are going to help us make tools. So first thing we need is stones. We need sticks, which we get from trees, but not by breaking the tree down, by breaking leaves. So let's head over to where I see those trees over there, actually. So that's pretty helpful. Let's head over there. And I shouldn't sprint too much because my hunger will go down. Now, check out the actual hunger bar, which you see is a green line. Below that, there's a blue line, and that's new for this mod, and it is our thirst line. So you also have to watch your thirst besides your hunger. So that's pretty interesting. Pretty true to life, I want to say. So we are in the Stone Age. That's pretty much what it is. Now I see those cattails over there, right over here. This plant is called cattail. That pretty much gives you a good idea that this water is fresh water. Whoa, I had a little bit of lag there, so sorry about that. So as you could see me swimming through it, the water level went up. Well, I don't know, maybe it was already up, so maybe you didn't actually see it go up. But that helps you find fresh water that you can drink, because we cannot drink seawater. Makes sense, right? So yeah, I'm having a little bit of weird lag. I don't know what's going on with my computer today. Anyway, so because it knows that I want to record. Oh, there's some sticks. So let's grab. You could also find sticks if you don't find trees. You can find sticks anywhere near the rivers or the ocean biomes close by. I think I heard a chicken. I definitely hear chickens, but I don't. Oh, wait a minute. This is not really a chicken. This is like a. I want to say it's like a pheasant. I don't know if I could just hit it. Oh, sorry, buddy. So I don't mean to hurt you, but if you're going to give me food... Oh, I really need a tool for this. I think it's very difficult to actually just hit it with your bare fist. But I did get it, so let's see what we got. We got some raw poultry, which gives you protein. Pretty cool. So there is a bar here. I want to show you just picking up sticks. If you check here when you look at your inventory, here there are 4 tabs you can choose. This one gives you, the second tab tells you general smithing, like your level in things. Tool smithing, armor smithing, weapon smithing, agriculture, and cooking. So you get levels for that. You move up. Calendar, season, early summer. Today's Thursday, which actually it's really Friday. June 1st, the year 1000, hour 10. Okay? And this gives you your level on the types of foods you're eating when you get some protein, grain. So it's not always good. I mean, I guess it'll get your hunger up if we're eating lots of veggies, because that's all we find in the area. But you have to keep track of everything you're eating or you could get sick. So, yeah, definitely something interesting. Puts a lot of interesting new mechanics into the game. So, all right, let's head over to those trees. Whoa, I shouldn't have done that. Have to be more careful. Okay, let's grab all these sticks. Sticks and stones right now are really, really important. So let's see if we could get up here, jump up. And actually, that wasn't good. All right, let's grab this stick. And I'm going to show you, we're going to make a few items now. But let's go over here. Now we have trees. This is awesome. Great. Okay, so now we're near the trees. So what I'm going to do is, you see these stones that we got. These are called rhyolite rocks. They're different types of rocks. In every different biome, whatever, you're going to find different kinds of rocks. But I think pretty much it's all the same kind of for what we need in general to make tools. So we're going to right-click the rock, and you get this interface, okay? First thing we want to craft is, let's see if I get this. You have to kind of shape it. It's actually called napping. So we're shaping it into the item that we need, which right now we need a stone axe head. And you can see it kind of does look like a very primitive stone axe head. So there we go. Let's grab that. Let's go into our crafting. And we're going to grab this stick. And we've got a stone axe. Awesome. Now we're going to break one of these trees. And actually, it takes a little... You can't, by the way, I did want to mention, you can't hit the tree with your hand like in vanilla Minecraft. You just can't. You can't break it. It won't break. So you need to make the stone axe. So I'm going to hit the bottom one, the bottom piece of the tree. And it takes a while. It's very, very slow, but it'll be worth it. Look, look. So here we go. It takes a while, but once it breaks, the whole tree breaks. So that's pretty awesome. And we get these logs. So, and we're going to use those. You're going to see lots of uses for the logs. So let's break another one. We're going to get quite a bit. So first day, what we need to do, we need to try to find some food, which we got that poultry. The problem is it's not cooked. So I don't know if we can eat it actually. See, if I right click, it's not letting me eat it. So we can't eat it raw. At least I don't think so. I don't know unless I'm missing something with that part. I've never really worked with the meats yet. So the protein. So I've only had some veggies. So I've only tried this very briefly. And I said, I definitely want to do a series on this. All right. Some ore. Is that gold? Native gold nugget. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to press M for map writer and we're going to mark that. Because what we'll want to do is come back with a pickaxe. Because usually if you find a nugget, there should be more ore underneath. So we're going to need a pickaxe for that. So let me just name this ore 1. So we can come back at a later time. All right. But we need to move along because night is upon us. Trust me. Before you know it, it'll be nighttime. All right. I think we have enough of that. Now what we want to do is go back to the stone. And now we've crafted the stone axe and we have a few bits of wood. So that's good. That could get a fire going because we need a fire for the night. Well, it'd be nice to have a fire and light up the area. So what we're going to do now is actually... Now, I think I told you this is called napping. The word for this is napping. But I feel like it's just shaping. You know, I want to say it's shaping stone into the tool that you need. So we're making stone knife blades. Let's do that. And we're going to actually get, oh, you know, I don't have so many sticks. Oh, but we have, let's actually use this. Let's make 2 of them because I didn't realize we do have trees here, so we can just break the leaves. If we break the leaves, some of these trees are a little high, we do get sticks as well. So you can find them around the river biomes and the ocean near the shore, but you can also get them but sometimes you don't find trees. It's not always that easy. So we need a whole bunch of sticks to be able to make a fire. So, and now we have our logs, so that's great. All right, so we made our knives. So those can be used against monsters because even though this is not vanilla Minecraft, the monsters are the same at night, which is really scary. So, you know, we'll have to deal with creepers, zombies, those horrible mini zombies, which are the worst for me, and spiders, endermen, you know, everything. So skeletons. Okay, so we've got a sapling. We got a sapling from breaking the leaves as well. And now let's go back to the, to the crafting. We're going to make another item. We're actually going to make, let's clear this side out and this side. And we're going to make a shovel. So that's a shovel head. Awesome. All right, so let's put that with 1 stick. And that we could break some dirt blocks with that. So you'll see it's a lot easier. Otherwise it takes forever. But with this, and they look, like I said, they look kind of gravelly. The interesting thing here, and I'm going to explain this now, is that, oh, the sun is going down so bad. All right, because I go on and on talking, let's use our knife on tall grass. What that gives us is straw. Straw is good because we can make a shelter with straw. I'm going to show you how we're going to do that real quick. See how much time I have here. I'm really limited, so I'm going to try to go as fast as possible. Oh gosh, I am slow. Let's try to get through this quickly. Oh gosh. All right, I'm nervous now. I'm nervous because I'm telling you, once night hits, it's going to be very dangerous. Now we could you're all saying, why don't you just dig a little hole and go in there? Yeah, I could do that. The problem is it's really dangerous to do that because blocks do not stay the way they do in vanilla Minecraft. Just, you know how you break a dirt block under a dirt block? You know how gravel falls on you if you break it and there's 1 gravel block over? Well, this is the same. The dirt can fall on you. It's like real life. I mean, you know, the truth is dirt shouldn't stay suspended. I mean, it could stay suspended, but it could fall on you. So let's see what I can do here. So we've taken the 4 straw and made thatch. That's what this is called. Let's see if I can make a tiny little shelter. Gosh, I'm so afraid. Let's see. All right, let's see. I don't really need the corners, actually. Silly of me. Oh, gosh, I don't have enough. I didn't do a good job here. Let's use this. All right, so let's see. Can I somehow close this off? And that wasn't such a great job. So let's see. If I put this, see how that falls? You see what happened? That could fall on you, and then you could die like that, obviously. So yeah, you have to be very, very careful. Any type of dirt, even the cobblestone, it can fall on you. So yeah, I didn't do such a good job in this shelter. All right, let's see if I can stay under here at least for now. I hope nothing can come in here. And let's go ahead and make our fire. So what we need for a fire is, first we need to take 2 sticks and make a fire starter. That's the first thing. Now, we didn't get any food right. We only got the poultry, the raw poultry, right? Which I haven't learned how to cook that yet, actually. But let's see if we can do it in the fire, possibly. So there we go. So now we've got our fire starters, 2 sticks. That's what it is. Boy Scout, Girl Scout kind of things. You go out into the wild, you use 2 sticks, get a fire going. That's kind of what it is. Now what we need is 3 sticks. So we're going to throw 3 sticks. Actually, let's do it on that block. I don't know if it's better than the grass, I want to say. I hope nothing can get in here. And use our... Oh, okay. I wasn't quick enough. All right, let's throw that out again. And use our fire starter. There we go. Nice warm fire going. Now right click on that interface. Oh, not with the fire starter. Right click without the fire starter. Now you see this is the level of the fire, but it goes down really quick. What we need to do is add logs, just like you would a real fire. To keep a fire going, you need to keep adding wood, or it won't, it won't keep, it'll eventually just, run out. It'll just turn off or whatever. So, gosh, I'm not thinking of the right word. I apologize. Obviously, I'm a city person. I'm not much of a camper, even though I love camping. I've only been a few times. I've only gone with people that really know. That's the way to go camping. Go with people so you don't have to worry about anything. So, all right. So now let's see this interface. Now, if we place 1 stick here and you let it cook up a little bit in the fire, look what we get. Torches. We can't make torches regular vanilla Minecraft way. Got to do it this way. So we got a couple torches there. That's good. So let me right click again. I don't know if we could cook the food here. Oh, it went in there. So that's a good sign right there. And I mean, you would think you could cook it in the fire. I just, I'm not really sure. Let me throw another log in. Yes. Awesome. Oh, I'm so happy. Actually, I didn't know that. I'm new to this. I only know the basics, like starting the fire and making the little, the straw into thatch so we can build a little hut. But that's about all I know. So now you see our hunger's getting down. So let's right click. Now we can eat this. There we go. Awesome. So now we can fill up our hunger. Awesome. Really, really cool. All right. Now let's check our fire. So you can see the logs just keep, being used up. And as time goes by, that we have to keep throwing logs in. So it's something that it's really interesting. I feel it's really true to, primitive kind of, survival. So I like it. It's a lot of, I think so far, I'm really interested in this. I want to see how far I can get here without having the ME system, organizing my stuff, without having, thermal expansion, the pulverizer, and and the redstone furnace and all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, even though I love that side of Minecraft, don't get me wrong, I love the automation and all the cool machines. I think this is a lot of fun to see the primitive side. This is true survival, so I love it. So here I am standing in this little straw hut, talking to you guys, trying to make it exciting, I guess. What can you do when you have like 2 sticks of fire and some straw? I mean, I don't know really. So, but we got some food, so that's good. Now, what's interesting about the food decays over time. I don't know if I mentioned it before. So you have to watch that. And then I think the bar underneath is what tells you the decay process. Like real food decays. So what you would do is you would use a knife to cut off some of the decayed parts so that you would have some of it left. So pretty interesting stuff like that. So we've made the stone shovel, we made the stone axe, we've made a knife. A knife is also good for against monsters. So we can use that as a weapon as well. We can also make, let's see now, let's make another item. I do like the knife the best. I think it's good against monsters. It does, you could see it says it does 40 attack damage, but monsters have an HP of 1,000. So when you think of it like that, it's not all that strong. It looks like it is, but I don't think it is. So let's make something else. Let's go ahead and go into our rock or napping interface, it's called. And we are going to make, let's see if I do this right. Let's see if I can craft this the right way. Hope so. I hope I did that right. Actually, it looks like I messed it up, possibly. Yeah, I think I did. I did make a mistake somewhere. Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, this is wrong. Okay, and that's good that I did this wrong, actually, because I could show you what happens is when you make a mistake, actually, crafting or napping the stone tool or weapon, what happens is you'll lose a stone. So now I'll go out of the interface because I messed it up. I didn't get anything from it. And I see it went down to 29. It was 30. So you do lose the rock for that. So just try not to make a mistake. But, it does happen. It does happen. So let's see. Okay, now I'll do this right. So let's do this like this. There we go. So we've made this shape, which gives us a stone javelin head. So now we can make a javelin. So javelins are also weapons that we throw. We throw at the monster and we can get it back, actually. So that's pretty good. Let's see. We can also do, we can also make, now I don't want to use the sticks that we have yet. Let's see how we're doing on wood here. Let's fill this up again. Definitely need to keep filling this up and make sure the fire keeps going. We want to, you're going to say, why do I need the fire? I don't really need it right now I guess. It was the idea of being out. If you were at night, truly out in the wild, you would need a fire to keep you warm. So I'm trying to keep it on for that fact. I'm trying to keep that survival part of it, going. So yeah, it's just fun that way. I think it's fun. So, okay, so if I had more food, I would cook it up. But still, I think it's fun to actually have the fire because it's necessary. Okay, so let's click again the interface of the stone, like the stone interface. And let's clear this out. And clear this. And I think we have to clear another layer of this out. Let's see if I got that right. Yep, and we've got a stone hammerhead. And these are good, believe it or not. Against skeletons. They damage skeletons quite well. It seems like the javelin doesn't do as much damage to a skeleton as this, which is, this is a hammer. So let's go ahead. We will use the sticks. Let's go ahead and use the sticks that we have. So this is a hammer, a stone hammer, crushing, plus 60 attack there. And then we are going to make the javelin. Where's the javelin head? Oh, there it is. Yeah, stone javelin head. There we go. So really, we should have a few of these, though, because you lose it. You throw it, and you have to go grab it again. It's good to have a few of these to fight against zombies or whatever like that. So, yeah. So this is how we start. This is very basic, the beginning of everything. So I'm just waiting out the night, hoping. It's funny how I haven't heard any zombies nearby, which is weird. I would think there's tons of them. Or maybe, I thought even if you're hidden, they find you. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I would think that they would still find me. So let's actually, my hunger's going down. Have some more food. Let's check now that we had some protein. Let's check where's that here at the bottom. You see the protein is high, but we need grains, vegetable, fruit, dairy. So all of that we need to work on at another time. Oh, looks like the sun's coming up. Awesome. So actually, I'm going to grab some of these logs. I'm going to let the fire die out on its own. We kept some logs, so that's good. And we got that bone, I guess, from the chicken, which is pretty interesting. And we have one gold nugget, which is not too bad either. Not too shabby. Doing pretty good so far. So just wait now for the sun to come up. And this will eventually just die out. The fire will just go out on its own. And let's look around and see if we see anything. Just trying to check out the scene. I don't see any monsters. It's pretty interesting. All right. Well, we were lucky, I guess. That's very lucky because for me, normally, you guys know it's not good for me. So... all right, so there we go. The fire's just about out, I believe. Yep, you see it's at the end. There we go. It's out. So let's go ahead and use our axe. And I believe it's day, so we can break this. And what I can do is, let's go ahead and use our knife. Do we still have? Yeah, we still have our knife. Good. And let's get some more of this. I want to make a good hut now. Even though we need to explore a lot more, but we're going to keep this hut for another few nights. We'll keep it here. I'll get some more wood for our fire to keep our fire going all night. And we definitely have to start worrying about food because that chicken is not going to last much longer. Maybe 1 or 2 more meals for me and then it's over. So it disappears from your inventory. And I believe the green line, like I said, I think the line under it is really just telling you the decaying part of it. Oh, my knife broke. So let's see. We need sticks though. So let's use our axe. And yeah, we need to break some leaves, a lot of leaves. I definitely need to get some more sticks. That's number 1. And you can't get them, as far as I know, from the logs. So let's go ahead. And there's a lot of things you could do here. Don't think that what I've done is just the basic start of this. So So much more to do with this mod. So what did we get there? Was that a sapling? I don't know what fell. It was a stick or a sapling. I don't know why it looked like sapling, but all right. So let me just break some more of these, get some more sticks. Are really important to start the fire. Like I said, for all our tools and everything. So we need to get these. How's our axe? Just about done. All right, we could use our hand for this actually. Probably don't need to use an axe. All right, cool. So now let's open again our rock interface, or napping it's called. And let's go ahead and make another axe. So it was like this and this. Let's see. There we go. And we have another axe head. And we'll use that with another stick. Where's our sticks? There we go. Oh, 17 is good. Awesome. And let me get some more logs for the night, you know, to have our fire running. And we're going to make our shelter a little bigger. And then we should be good at least for the nighttime. And I have to keep looking for food. So those 3 things is what we need to work on. And then we're going to start. Also, we need to look for clay. Clay is really important to make pots and things. For instance, for water, my hydration. Let's say we're not near a water source. We start exploring, we go off and land, and we're not near any water, you know, any type of spring water, anything that we could drink. Seawater, we cannot drink. So you really have to watch for spring water. If we're not near any, we need to have some kind of container or something to carry water around in. So we need to find clay for that. So yeah, very, very primitive, but I don't know. I'm very interested in this. I think this is awesome. It looks like a lot of fun, starting from really nothing and see what we can do. So yeah, I hope you're interested in this series. I hope you know, if you are, what I'd like to see is what people think. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in this. If not, even if you're not, it's okay. I respect everybody's opinion. So please let me know what you think in the comments. So now what I need is now I need a knife. Now I can't make a chest yet. Later on we'll be able to, but we're not close to that yet. So you can make things from vanilla Minecraft, but it's a different recipe. You can't just use regular planks. You can use, they are planks what you use, but we need a saw to get planks. So it gets really complicated, like I said, difficult. So let's make some more knives, right? There we go. So do this and go back to our interface, our crafting, and make 2 knives here. Awesome. So what I'm doing is I'm still going to get a bunch of straw so that we can make this little hut just a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to go off exploring. I'll mark our home on our map. And I'll do some exploring. And hopefully we could get some more food. Is going to start being an issue. Let's have some more chicken and see if it's just about done. No, we still have. It must last longer than veggies. I've only tried veggies. You know, I found like some carrots and garlic I found once. So yeah. But like I said, I only know the very basics of the game. So yeah, so this is a good way of I'm going to make a bigger hut, a little bit bigger where we'll be safer, I hope. And yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. So let me know in the comments what you think. I think we're good for this episode. We've done a lot. We made a fire. We made a bunch of tools. We made the javelin, a weapon. Let's see, we also made the hammer. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you think in the comments of this mod. This is TerraFirmaCraft, really starting in the Stone Age is what we're doing. So I thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. It's a great community, and I want to thank each and every one of you truly for being a part of it. So like I said, let me know in the comments what you think. Leave a like if you enjoy this, if you think this could be interesting, and this way I'll have a good idea what you guys think. But like I said, I don't know if this is a series. Let's give it a few episodes, see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. So thank you so much. Remember to like, favorite, share if you enjoyed the video. And thank you so much, everyone. Really. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.